alongside Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to the famed Boardwalk Hall in Atlantic City, New Jersey, where so many great fights have gone on through the years for tonight's main event. 12 rounds of lightweight action. Boy, and we expect this to be a big night of action. We spoke with both fighters yesterday. Fireworks anticipated here tonight. Let's see. He's making his way to the ring right now, and you can just see in his eyes what his intentions are tonight. Crawford's entourage has that look on their face. They know they've put the work in, and you can see how confident they are for the battle that lies ahead.
Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, the Haymaker. And his opponent, fighting across the ring, fighting out of the red corner, Crawford.
All right, gentlemen. Protect yourselves at all times. Let's touch him up.
Opening round here, scheduled for 12. Crawford's able to land a nice clean left. He is damaged badly there. Big shot. He goes down. He has so much time now, he's going to be forced to survive. Able to get up to his feet after that knockdown, but Teddy, it's what's ahead that's the problem.
Yeah, we're getting a peek right now into his heart, into his soul.
A good block. Teddy, in terms of a power punch, we know the taller fighter is going to try to utilize the jab, but in terms of a power punch, what can he get that shorter fighter with?
The uppercut. Boy, oh boy, that can be like putting a cherry on top of an ice cream sundae. Because you know the shorter guy's leaning, he's coming in, he doesn't see that punch, so it's too late.
Crawford's right hand scores well. Well, supposed to be fighting, but instead he's hugging. A well-placed left hand up top. Nice block that time. It was intended to the head. And here he goes again with the clinching. And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round. Come on, kid. Able to dismiss his opponent's shot, and then comes back with an uppercut. They're not exactly getting to know each other. They're just beating the hell out of each other early on here.
Yeah, Joe, if this keeps up, they're both going to have headaches, and we're going to have one of the great fights to talk about.
Good step back and counter punch there.
Beautiful.
He's working the body.
Oh, he turns it over right into a hook. He scores with the left. Very accurate work with the hook there after fine defense. That is a serious counterpunch right there. Lands a big hook. Boy, that worked out well with the uppercut. Crashes home with the uppercut. So they close out that round. Joe and Teddy with you ringside. Teddy, I know you watch very closely how these trainers go about their business. You were under the tutelage of one of the true legends of the game, the great Customato.
Yeah, I mean, I was fortunate. Quite honestly, those opportunities, situations probably don't exist anymore because we've lost a lot of those, you know, really great trainers and managers that boxing was their whole life. I spent 7 years with Customato, and I learned the nuts and bolts from a physical, technical point of view of what's important to give to a fighter, but the psychological part. To understand the pressures that a fighter is under, the fears that a fighter deals with. And if you don't understand that, all the other things don't mean anything, because you have to understand how a fighter's feeling to understand why he's behaving or not behaving a certain way.
You know, you go out there, a fighter like this, you were just knocked down in the last round. Now you got to go out there, you got to prove to your opponent, hey, I'm fine. You got to prove to the whole arena, hey, look at me, I'm fine. You also have to prove a lot to yourself, though, don't you?
Yeah, but you have to remember, that's a good question, but you have to remember this fighter has been there before. So just remember, I have dealt with it before. And then you have to be David Copperfield. A little bit of a magician, a little smoke and mirrors, and con your opponent. Let him think you're all right. Let him think you even want to fight, when really you just want to buy a little time.
Oh, he's slowing down a bit now here. You know, he set such a high pace early on in this fight that you can see his punches are lacking that certain something now.
What's interesting now, we see it, does his opponent see it, and does his opponent act on it?
Able to block and counter back. And now we got a fight. He fires back a right hand of his own. This is why the fans love this game when it's at its absolute best. This round can't get any better, yet they're trying to make it better.
It's wearing us out. Imagine what they feel like.
Scored well with that straight left. He digs in with an uppercut after blocking that shot away. Back to the body. His opponent, Crawford's ruined with that punch right there. Teddy, explain this to me. Hey, this fighter was just staggered and stunned. Now all of a sudden he's defending beautifully.
Yeah, because he's on instinct now. Before he was thinking, he was overthinking. That happens out in life in a lot of places. And now he's not. Now just naturally, instinctively, survival mode is there. He's doing all the things, Joe, that he was taught in the gym. Things he couldn't do before because he was worried about doing them. He had too many things clogging his head.
Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. Crawford's really impressing us here, Teddy, coming off that last round. I mean, he laid down a beating to his opponent, but sometimes confidence can also be an enemy in this game.
Yeah, you can get a little bit of overconfidence. You could get careless. You know, you could forget where you were earlier or forget what you knew when you were coming into the ring. Things that you had to understand as far as defensive liability. He has to remember that.
Nice work with the left hand. Good flush shot upstairs. Able to cover up along the belt line, blocks that one. Crawford's keeping his guard up very, very well. Teddy, does it help to have the speed that he has?
Sure. Anytime you have speed and you can put it into the equation where whatever you're doing, it has to be technically right, but now you put speed, you're doing it even better. You're doing it at a higher level.
Targets his opponent after blocking a shot. Big uppercut right on the mark. Coming to the halfway point of this third round. Crawford's left now getting into the mix. And a flush hook lands by Crawford. upstairs and was off the mark. Good shot to the head with that right hand. Crawford's work in training camp is now paying off. Do you see the accuracy, the effectiveness with that combination? Sizzling hand speed we saw moments ago. Heck of a combination, but pretty easy to get it off when you're that fast.
Yeah, it is. And what it causes too is, besides us saying, ooh, that we see those quick hands and the judges, marking it down, also it makes the opponent keep his hands in his pocket. He's afraid to move his hands because the other guy's so much faster.
Accurate uppercut after taking a shot of his own. Oh, he is stunned. He could go down. Straight in up. Solid shot. The left hand came in. Start of round number 4, and Teddy's scorecard, a very easy one to read. 3 rounds to none. Of course, his opponent's gone down already, so he can just build upon that lead at this point.
Well, his opponent's acting like a guy who hasn't eaten for a week, and he's being fed right hands.
They trade shots. He comes back with a right hand. Crawford's doing well here with that 2-punch combination. He got hit, but he sends it right back. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. Crawford's just punching air that time. His opponent was able to get out of the way.
You're doing great.
Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head.
Keep your head moving.
Able to dismiss it. Oh, that's a big shot with the left hand. Oh, and there you go. He just fought the other guy's fight, and now it's not his fight at all. He is down.
No, he should have been on the inside. He pulled out into a world of trouble, a world of punches.
That's it. It's over. Fight is over. Crawford's power just much too much for his opponent. Another knockout for him. Never saw that coming. An early knockout victory. That's a stunner, Teddy.
So as I look at it, maybe not as surprising as everybody else is, because he came out very dry, no sweat on him at all, and he got caught cold.
Good, enjoyable, entertaining fight it was. For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore saying thanks for being with us.